On May 2nd, 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, I visited with Aldo Mancusi, the founder and curator of the Enrico Caruso Museum. We were engaging in social distancing, and he was talking about his experience.
Actually, I'm keeping busy, because I'm recording, tape recording.
Good.
The stories about each item. So that's taken me forever.
That's going to be a great legacy. Yeah, good.
Listen, that's what are we gonna do? We gotta keep ourselves busy.
That's right. That's right. Well, you look good. The beard becomes you.
I just finished 2 miles on my treadmill. That's why I told him to come at 9:30. Because I was on my treadmill when he called me. I don't have my watch.
Oh, good for you.
So, every morning.
What are you, 90 going on 39?
It's 9:20, so see, he was here early.
I said, what are you, 90 going on 39?
Yeah. I went to the VA hospital, I never went to the VA. I don't want nothing from the government. Not even, all I want them to do is leave me alone.
Yeah.
Because my experiences in the Army was disgusting. Anyway, that was a long time ago. I was in Korea, that was many years ago. And I swore that if I ever got back, the only thing I want nothing. Anyway.
What were you going to say, Aldo?
I went to my friend who's a Korean vet also. He says to me, how come you're having trouble with your hearing aids? I says, I bought a pair, it cost me $4,000. They malfunctioned after a year or so, 2 years. Then I bought another pair, another $3,000 I think. And I'm still not happy. He says, you're entitled to the VA. I says, nah. I says, I don't want to. He says, no, but you're entitled to it. So I went there. They looked up my records. My records, they still have them.
Wow.
And they said, yes, you're entitled to it. So I got a new pair of hearing aids. I'm not wearing them now, but when I go out, I put them on. I can hear pretty well from a distance, but they're terrific. They're no batteries.
Excellent. Well, you need them.
So
and wear them.
They're self-charging, You put them in there and you recharge. You don't have to buy batteries. Fantastic. And I hear pretty good without them, but with them, of course.
I didn't know about your Korea experience.
Yeah, well, that's another story I don't want to talk about. Anyway.
Well, I look forward to the museum reopening, and we'll get the word out and get people here and get you support.
So wonderful, so helpful. Yeah, I got a new neighbor behind me. He says, I want to come to see the museum. I just moved. He just bought the house and he moved in. He says to me, I heard you have a museum. He says, and I heard you got 2 antique cars. I says, how'd you hear about that? He says, well, I see you pulling them in and out of the garage from my house. He says, I'm interested in the Model A Ford.
You have the Model A Ford.
I have the Model A Ford and the Lincoln Continental, 1975.
Wow.
I bought the brand new. I bought the Lincoln brand new. So it's one owner, and I own. We get time, you come over, we'll have a drink together.
Okay, that would be great.
After this thing here.
I'd like to see the two cars you have.
I'm concerned about giving or getting.
What year is the Model A Ford that you have?
1930.
And the Lincoln Continental?
It's 1975.
Fantastic.
I take them to the parade. I'm a member of the Brooklyn Association, or Antique Auto Association.
Right.
For 40 years. And I go to the airport. You know, the Floyd Bennett Field.
Floyd Bennett Field.
They have a outing once a year, you know,
Great.
car show. So one year I take the Lincoln, and one year I take the Model A. So, you know, I do 2 miles every morning
You did 2 miles on the treadmill?
at 3.6 miles an hour.
Wow.
And I do that 2 hours, takes me an hour. I do my 2 miles, takes me more like 38 minutes to be exact. And then I do some weightlifting, you know.
Wow, you're in great shape.
And then I do, after that I do 10 minutes on a stationary bike, you know. What can I tell you?
Well, you're our superhero of the Italian-American community. And an American patriot. I said you're a superhero of the Italian-American community and an American patriot.
I do, you know what? It's guys like you. But don't forget,
We'll be together soon.
I'm enjoying what I'm doing, so there's no problem.
Right.
You know, Joseph Shelson now is building that museum. I'm supposed to go there with this.
Let's hope. Let's see. And let's get support.
Say that.
I said, let's hope, let's see, and let's get support.
I spoke to him last week. He says he wants to go ahead with it, but he's got to wait until, because we got to have a sit-down meeting and have everything written.
Correct. Good.
The lawyers my lawyers got to okay it.
Good.
Because
Good.
I'm not
Good.
just giving it to him.
Good.
He's got to promise that he's not going to sell it. And
Right.
if he ever closes that museum, if he ever dies, let's say, and closes, that collection is not his. It comes back to my family.
Good.
If he accepts that, I'm donating the whole thing.
There's no place in the world like the Enrico Caruso Museum and your music machines collection.
I have, you know, Eric Murray is Caruso's grandson. He's my board member. He's a board member. Him and Lou Barella, you know Lou.
I know Lou. Lou's a good man. Good supporter of you.
Lou is best. So Eric Murray gave me some personal items of Caruso about 6 months ago. Can't believe it. He had Caruso's umbrella,
Really?
Caruso's cane, Caruso's pillowcases, and linens for tables, you know.
And this is the grandson of Caruso.
The grandson of Caruso.
It's amazing that he saved
Eric
those
Murray.
items.
I knew his mother, you know, Eric Murray's mother, and I mean, only not to talk with, but you know, correspondence. She never, well, to tell you the truth, she never answered my correspondence, but I knew her that I was able to at least write to her. But she did answer Nino Pantano. You know Nino?
Nino Pantano.
Yeah, he's the guy that writes for the newspapers about opera.
Oh, right. Music
So she-
journalist.
He wrote to her too, and she answered him. She didn't answer me.
Well,
I don't know. Well, whatever it was, that was his mother. I have stories about his mother that he doesn't know.
about Caruso's daughter.
Caruso's, Eric Murray's mother,
Okay,
Caruso's daughter.
right. Got it.
So I know stories about her.
And what was her name again?
Eric Murray doesn't know.
What was her name?
Her name was Gloria.
Gloria.
The last name was Murray. Murray. M-U-R-A. I need two I's. M-U-R-R.
A-Y? M-U-R-R-A.
There's one R. M-U-R-A-Y.
Mm-hmm.
Murray.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway,
Good to see you.
it's such a pleasure. I'm gonna go in now and eat. I didn't eat breakfast yet.
Oh, manja,
do all
manja.
my exercise first. And
Good.
then, after my exercise, I eat, and then shower, shave. But
Well, you know, you're my mentor.
I love you too.
Take care. So long.
Take care of yourself. You hear?
Bye-bye.
Aldo Mancusi. To know him is to love him.
He was only 29 when he made this. He's crying. You know how he's crying on the record?
It's a good rendition.
And he got $500 in 1902 to make 10 records, and they made them on cylinders.
The Enrico Caruso Museum, with its music machine collection, is located in Brooklyn, New York. Call for a private guided tour.
Yeah, otherwise, listen, no money's coming in for the museum.
Yeah.
Listen, I foot the bill anyway.